Hi, I'm Jacqueline Goots with Magpie Media. Today I want to talk to you about hiring an editor when you're translating copy. This is so important because when you are not a native speaker of the language that you're translating to, there are just a lot of opportunities for errors in that translation. Sometimes it's just slang that doesn't really translate, or maybe just a word that you think means something, but you're not really sure, and you substitute something that just doesn't really work. Um, and if that happens, it can make you look unprofessional, and it can also create some confusion. Already, sometimes it can be easy enough to just get your wires crossed and have miscommunications. So you want to eliminate any possibility of that happening that you can. And so one way to do that is to, when you translate to another language, have a native speaker or someone who is experienced in writing in that language, an expert, um, go over the copy and make sure that it makes sense, that it's going to make sense to a native speaker of that language. This applies to anything from professional correspondence to marketing collateral. I have seen errors on menus, which just drives me crazy. An example of this was even when I was in Mexico a few months ago, and I was staying at a resort that was part of a large company around the world, and I was really surprised to see the wrong word used in things that were clearly translated from Spanish to English. Um, and they would use a word that they obviously didn't mean to use, or just they thought made sense that didn't. And in some circumstances, that could be charming, I suppose. If it's a really small business and you're going for a really international feel. But when it's a big company, or when you want to just look professional, present yourself as a professional organization, it is really important that your copy reflects that. Um, so please, when you are translating, if you are not a native speaker of that second language, hire someone who is, an expert, an editor, and an expert in that language. At the very least, have someone proofread it who is an expert in that language, even if editing is not their job. But they can catch those little nuanced things that maybe wouldn't be so obvious to you. And if you would like to learn more, or have the need for an editor for this purpose or any other, please contact me, contact Magpie Media. The web address is right there. Thanks, and have an awesome day.